Starting off on day 90. Joining the replay. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. A little cold this morning. 40 degrees. Gonna be even colder tomorrow. Good morning. Seen a couple people here. Roselle, how are you? Good to see you this morning. How are things in the Philippines? Haven't really been following it this weekend. Been kind of busy, but Rainy is here. Good morning, Rainy. Good to see you today. It is cold this morning. 40 degrees. Raining hard there in the Philippines. Okay. It's 40 degrees here this morning. A little chilly. Had snow there yesterday. Oh. It's only supposed to get up to like 48 today for the high. And then it's supposed to get cold all night. Tomorrow morning it's going to be in the mid-20s when I come out here to walk. I will be bundled up. Snow, yes. It is that time of year. I am a little sore this morning. I did work on my Jeep all day yesterday. It was nice yesterday. Upper 70s, sunny all day. But I didn't get it done. Lost daylight. Got one side done, the other side torn apart. Got to get it all cleaned up and put back together today. Mainly, hello. Good morning to you. Chilly this morning. We're gonna have your kind of weather down here tomorrow. It's gonna be in the mid-20s tomorrow morning. Tune in and see how bundled up I am then. I will be wrapped up like a I don't know, wrapped up like a frozen freaking Eskimo. Below freezing weather down here. I ain't used to that. Not gonna last long. It's gonna be back in the 70s by the end of the week, so. Almost day 100. Yep, day 90. 10 away. Hoping to see some deer today. Probably shouldn't have said that, but because now I probably won't, but it's the way things go. Oh, that's all right, Rainy. You're allowed a day off every once in a while. Hopefully I can get my Jeep put back together today and it'll be in good working order, and I will be able to go up to the falls next week for day 100. Um, that's the plan right now. My shoe is loose. I have to stop and tie it here. Can't shake the flu. That's not good. Good morning.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Freezing.
Oh, put on more clothes.
Yeah, I know.
You're from Ohio. You don't need clothes.
Yeah, it's gonna be cold tomorrow.
Yeah, you wear the same thing every way. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Hot, cold, you're always wearing the same outfit.
I'll be bundled up tomorrow, I guarantee you that. You need some Rainy, you need to take some vitamin C and zinc. Thing with zinc though, make sure you eat something before you take the zinc. It will definitely mess up your belly. Don't want to be president of America. Absolutely not. Most thankless job in the world, I think. Can't please anybody. Mike is making stuff. Hello. Yeah, zinc will help you with cold and flu symptoms. Yeah, we gotta tie this shoe. There we go, that's better. I'm about to lose it. How's Mike making stuff today? You doing good? Hey, you guys in the Philippines start celebrating Christmas early. I don't care. I'm sure that they'll sell him the naming rights to it. Way too early to start. Yeah, you guys do start way early. A lot of people here in the States, I think, a lot of people start before Thanksgiving, but a lot of people wait until Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving before they start decorating and getting ready for Christmas. So everybody make sure you double tap that screen in case you forgot. Definitely need to get my likes up. I do appreciate it. I think we all know you. I think we all know you very well, Roselle. I'm sure you're saying that for everybody in the chat. Good one. She's the only one. I get a few people from the Philippines. There for a while, it was the, other than the U.S., it was my leading demographic, I think is what the word would be. But I think the UK has overtaken the Philippines. I had a few expats, Americans living in the Philippines that were coming in and chatting every once in a while. "90 days in a row, coming out, walking 2 miles. It has been very, very good for me. I've enjoyed it. Gonna keep on doing it. Alice is here. Okay. Gonna keep walking my 2 miles a day, and my mustache, it could be getting longer. I haven't trimmed it in a while, so hello, Alicia. How are you today, Alicia? It's good to see you in here. Make sure you double tap that screen for me, Alicia, since you just came in. Magnificent mustache. Thank you, Richard. The Get Busy Living portion of my channel is continuing on. Sorry, I'm looking for deer. I am going to continue with that goal in mind every day. I don't necessarily do anything some days to help with that cause, but I'm going to try to start getting better with it. Took me all weekend to finally start working on my Jeep, and I still didn't get out there until yesterday. I don't know, about 1 o'clock yesterday, and then ended up running out of daylight, so I didn't get it finished. But I'm going to try my best to get out there early today. It's going to be chilly, but the sun's going to be shining on me. Get that finished up. I got to have a vehicle. Right now it's sitting on jack stand, so can't go anywhere right now. Remember the time when my student picked up my... Yeah. I do remember that, Alicia. And I might have been a little harsh on you. I might have been a little critical, asking what kind of curriculum you were teaching. Roselle, you'll be back in a minute. All right. Don't end. I won't. I got more than a mile to go still before I'm even done walking. So it's good that I have I caught a cold? Nope. I have not caught a cold. Started feeling some symptoms of it, and I did my normal preventative measures to stop it, and which is vitamin C, zinc, and drinking more water than usual. Now, I still have a cough, but that's because I smoke. I'm hoping to get some sunshine today. It's kind of cloudy right now. It's a little bit of sun trying to peek its head through the clouds, but Oh, you're a home economics teacher. Okay, cool. High school, I tried to get into the home economics class, but I found out I wanted to get in home economics because I wanted to be in class with all the girls. Come find out it was 90% guys in the class because they had the same idea I did. All the girls were taking wood shop so they could be with the guys, and the guys were over learning how to cook. Funny how we get our signals mixed, isn't it? That's probably 90% of the problems in this world. People thinking somebody's thinking the other thing than what they actually are. All right, we're doing good on time. Trash. Trash. I hate trash. Especially on my trail. During homeroom, a student remembers your channel, so I asked them who subscribed to you, and 9 kids out of 30 kids subscribed to your channel. All of them being boys except for one girl. That's cool. I'll always take new subscribers, even 4th graders. Ninja Rock, hello. How are you today? My name is Dave. Channel is Old Guy Hustle. I've been live streaming every day from a walking trail. Come out and take a walk. It's a 2-mile walk. This is the 90th day in a row. Watching from India. It's evening there now. But it's a good way to start my day. And Doria, hello, you're back. Good to see you again. Yeah, it's a good way to start my day out, get me going in the morning. Just get everything started, get the heart beating, the blood flowing, all that. Plus I get to meet a lot of really cool people. Have developed some friendships doing this for 90 days in a row. I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna try to make it to a year. If you're not familiar with my channel, probably the best place to start if you want to learn more about my channel is the playlist Get Busy Living, which is the motto of my channel, and it's a quote from the movie Shawshank Redemption. Yes, it is winter here. Shawshank Redemption, he said we have I guess we have a choice. We can either get busy living or get busy dying. Well, I chose to start living, getting busy living. And this is part of it right here. I loved it when you touched on the moon landing. We all watched it while projected it on the whiteboard. And that kid asked you questions. Oh, okay. Absolutely. That was a big deal when I was a kid. I mean, I was 9 years old when they landed on the moon. And I mean, think about a 9-year-old and thinking about that kind of stuff even today. Nope, nothing from Joe. Gail. "28 there in Milwaukee." Yeah, it's supposed to be in the mid-20s here tomorrow, which is freaking cold. Have a good day. It's good to see you in here, Gail. Haven't seen you in a little while. I've been looking for some of the slots channels that you moderate. You guys have a good one. I am cold. I am cold. It's gonna be colder tomorrow. Welcome in, Old Glory. Yeah, Gail, I've been looking for some of the slot channels that you moderate, and I've been on some slot streams, and looking for your name to pop up in the moderations with the moderators, and I haven't seen it yet. Either you're not there or inactive, or I'm on the wrong stream. There's a bunch of them, so, and they're not, sorry, but they're not the most entertaining thing in the world. I mean, it's okay, I can watch them, but it's kind of like I am with fishing. If I ain't catching fish, I ain't fishing. So I'm going to use a projector and make the whole class watch you. And each question will be asked by my students who are curious about things. Okay, that's absolutely fine. I don't mind spreading some of my knowledge and wisdom. I don't know how much I have, but to fourth graders, I probably have a lot. YouTube has been reposting my messages twice. I'm having phone issues because of it. Huh. Yeah. I just, I don't know. I could do it for a while, but it's not something that I'm going to go out of my way to go fishing. If someone invited me to go fishing with them, I would more than likely go, but I would go for the company and the companionship more than anything else. Ann, hello, how are you? Yeah, today it was 40 degrees when I started out this morning, and that's cold enough already, but I'm only supposed to get up to like 48 today, and then get cold tonight. Supposed to be in the mid-20s, around 25 or 26 tomorrow morning when I come out for my walk. So this old guy will be bundled up. I do not live in the countryside. I live in the city, a smaller city. It's about 80,000 people, or just under 90,000 people live in this city. But where I'm walking is a walking trail that's real close to my house, and about a half a mile of it leads through these woods, which is really cool. Yeah, go ahead, Alicia. You can ask questions. Maybe we'll see some deer if you're projecting me on a screen. Maybe we'll see some deer, and the kids can see that. That aren't pointless. Atlanta? No, I'm south of Atlanta by 100 miles. I'm in Warner Robins, just south of Macon. Still no deer. I've been out doing these walks now for, this is my 90th day in a row of coming out and walking 2 miles. It is very rewarding to me to do it. It's important that I do it. Keep the streak going. Have a lot of people that would be shocked if I did not live stream one morning. So I will continue to do it. I'm shooting for a year. 1 year straight. I'm going to suffer through the winter. And but I'll make it. I will make it. And I guess we're not going to see any deer again today. It's just incredible to me. I see deer every day. And force be with me. Well, thank you, Flying Brian. I come out here every day and I see deer almost every single day. So I decide I'm going to start bringing some apples again to feed the deer. And then they all disappear on me. So I'm just going to dump them all right here. Right along the side of the trail. Maybe someone else will get to see the deer. There we go. Weather is very bad. And it's not, I wouldn't call this bad. I mean, it's 40 degrees, which I've been complaining. But it's going to be colder tomorrow, so I wouldn't call this bad. Now tomorrow when it's 25, ask me then. I might call it bad. But it's a clear day, fairly clear day. Sun's going to be shining most of the day. And it's going to be in the mid to upper 40s today. So that's not bad. Tomorrow's going to be a different story. It's going to start off in the mid 20s. And but it's supposed to get back up in the 40s again tomorrow. And then it's supposed to start warming again and be back in the 70s by toward the end of the week. Thursday, I think. It's like 72 or something like that. Which 72 degrees, I mean, that's perfect weather, isn't it? I'll take it. We'll see you tomorrow.
I'll be here.
I will too. Everybody like and subscribe. Double tap that screen. Rainy, all the cuckoos are gone, aren't they? I don't know. I need to switch things up somehow. Get more views. I had a couple ideas yesterday, but just not feeling it this morning. Of actually doing something other than walking and chatting. You can hear the sound of the wind. It's not really that windy. You might be hearing cars going by. Yeah, I bought a microphone. One of those little ones with the fur ball on it that I can clip on my collar. I haven't really looked into it, but it doesn't work with my phone. I don't know if I ordered one for an iPhone, because I have an Android. But yeah, now the wind's blowing in my face, so yeah, you definitely hear that. So Flying Brian Staying focused, absolutely, Flying Brian. Check out my channel. Like I said, check out the playlist, the Get Busy Living playlist, and see what you think of my attitude. That's my motto, get busy living. So definitely check that out, see what you think. I like that you subscribed already though, so might as well go ahead and check some things out. I got a bunch of different videos on there, from cleaning up my yard to the Get Busy Living. I took a trip down to Savannah, Georgia back in July. Got a bunch of videos from that. So Saif, how are you? All right, Gail, we will see you later. Thank you for coming in. I definitely appreciate it. Love seeing you. You're welcome anytime. And Ducky is here. Go feed the colony. They came early today. Okay. Up there in the Great White North. I liked your response to my ew yesterday when you posted that picture of the snow. Super ew. Absolutely. Come on, guys.
They got that.
So much snow. How much snow did you get up there? You and Rainey are pretty close, I think. Same region, I guess. Rainey's up close to Chicago. All right, Flying Brian, thank you. Appreciate that. I think you'll enjoy it. Maybe even get something out of it. That's kind of, that is one of my goals, is to get, someone to see my stuff and maybe be a little bit inspired. Just get something done, or just start living a little bit better life. So looks like feet, but probably half a foot. That's yeah, I'd be calling it 3 feet more than likely. In that collage of pictures I posted over the weekend, there's pictures from my house up in Ohio. I had gotten up there the day before, and they got like 8 inches of snow overnight, and cars were buried, and because it was drifting. I lived out in the country, so the snow was drifting everywhere. So yeah, I knew it was coming. I drove up there the day before on purpose so I could avoid driving in the snow. All right, Flying. How old are you? Just, you don't have to answer that if you don't want. I'm 65. So yeah, about 2 inches of snow there. We are almost done. We're like 34.5 minutes, so we definitely beat the 35-minute point. I could kind of feel myself slowing down toward the end. I tried to do this in 35 minutes or less, and we will make it today. The other day I really pushed it and did it in 32.5 minutes, walking the 2 miles, and impressed the shit out of myself. So yeah, it's 35 minutes exactly right now, and there's the finish line. So we made it. You're 51 as the end of the month. Dan, you're 42. All right. Couple of young pups. 42 seems like so long ago. Hey, I mean, in one aspect, it seems like a long time ago, but then again, yeah, it seems like just yesterday. So, trying to think of what I was doing at 51 and 42. Can't even remember. All right, we have made it through another day. Another 2 miles in the books on day 90. So we are up to 180 miles of walking since I started this. Yeah, teen years were fun. Getting your driver's license and then you hit your 20s and you're like, oh crap. What do you mean I gotta go work every day? What do you mean I can't just run around in a fast car, drive real fast, do what I want to do, come home when I want to come home? What's this baby thing doing, laying here crying? What am I supposed to do with that? Super 874, good to see you this morning. We are done with the walk, heading back home. More freaking trash out in the middle of the street. Oh God, I'm sore. I'm sore from yesterday. Look at this. Why do people think I want their trash more than they want their trash? I just cleaned all this up. Just cleaned all this crap up, and they think it's a new trash bin. Yeah, we're gonna blame Lester. We will definitely blame Lester, especially since he's not here. Thank you, Super. I try. I mean, that's my yard. I don't want trash in my yard, but I pick up trash other places too, so. I mean, if I'm driving around in my car and I have trash in my car, I wait until I get someplace to throw it away. But I do throw it away in a trash can. I don't just throw it on the ground. I've seen people get out of the gas station and there'll be a trash can right there, and they just start throwing stuff on the ground, even though there's a trash can right there. So Lester's not. I have not seen Lester. How goes the battle? The battle goes and keeps going. This is my Jeep right now. Worked on it yesterday afternoon until I lost daylight. This side's done. I gotta bleed the brakes, put the wheel back on, obviously. But got all new caliper, new rotor. I replaced the wheel bearing about 3 months ago, so that's good. But it's up on jack stand, so it is safe. This side, I just got it torn apart. Got the hub out last night. I got to clean up that knuckle. It's got a lot of corrosion on it and stuff. I'm gonna get a wire wheel out there and out here and clean that up today and get this all put back together. So fun. It is a privilege denied to many. Yeah. Yes, you do see new brakes. I've got a wheel hub, a new wheel hub there, and another brand new rotor right there. So, yep. Yes, I already walked. I just got back home. It is cold down here. Well, cold for me. It was 40 degrees when I started. And it might be a little bit warmer than that, but it's only supposed to get up to like 47 or 48 today. And oh, I thought I need to turn this back around on me. You need to see this handsome devil. It's supposed to get real cold tonight. I will be bundled up tomorrow. It will be in the mid-20s tomorrow, so I do have a mechanic for some things, but things like brakes and stuff like that I can do myself, so. But we are going to be staying inside. We're going to be chatting inside today, just for a little bit. I'm not going to stay on here wrenching nice. I try to fix as much myself as I can too. I hate doing it though. I mean, I used to, but I hate doing it. I'm sore as hell right now from busting bolts loose yesterday. Snow, lots of snow. Yeah, it is cold for down here. It is cold down here. 20s is about as cold as it ever gets though. Yeah, that was the biggest thing, was being on my knees and then getting back up. That's the hardest part. I had to, toward the end there, work for a couple minutes, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes at the most, and then I struggled to get back up, and I had to walk around, kind of stretch out my legs some. So boss just came in. All right, Donna, we'll see you later. Lester is here. Lester, I picked up a whole bunch of trash this morning. Picked up trash on the trail. I picked up trash when I got back home. You're throwing stuff in my yard, Lester. Yeah, 1 to 1.5 inches of snow. There he is. Lester's probably been here for a while, just been lurking in the background. My fingers are on this hand kind of numb. Lester, make sure you double tap that screen if you haven't done it already. Definitely like the video. Those walks in a positive mindset will do you well. Yes, they will. They have definitely helped me quite a bit. There's a video on my channel. It's called Thank You, and I kind of talk about it. It's not I get emotional during it a little bit toward the end, and but it definitely helps me. Nifty played. When the character who's been waiting to die dies right after they found the reason to live. Okay. Well, don't know exactly how to take that. Nifty. I'm just gonna let it sit there. Lester the Lurker. Pretty interesting, isn't it? Yeah, well, kind of, yeah. Makes you think. I was just talking about my video that's titled Thank You, and yeah. So it kind of hit home there, Nifty. Not in a good way either. Been raining there. It's going to get cold. Cold weather's coming. It's going to turn into snow for you, Lester.
Can't always have a good day, but you can always face a bad day with a good attitude. Absolutely. Absolutely. I struggled a lot with, and I've talked about this before, but I struggled a lot with depression. Sorry, I'm getting whiskers in my mouth. I am home, Dan, yes. I've struggled a lot with depression, and the spent days just not doing anything at all, and just getting out and doing something. There were days that I finally just said, I got to leave this house, and I got in my Jeep and I just started driving, and Nifty's Nifty's coming through with the views on life, I guess. But yeah, I mean, just do something. I remember one time, just after lots and lots of time, just not getting anything done, I finally just picked up a broom that had been sitting there forever and swept out my carport, and felt a little bit of a sense of accomplishment, and did a little bit more. So, yep. Keep busy and be kind to yourself. Nifty, you got a weird question. Oh, okay. You can go ahead and ask it. Doesn't mean I'm going to answer it, but you can go ahead and ask it. Depression too. It's a tough thing to battle, and people don't understand it. Most of the time, people that have depression, they pretend they don't around other people, and they can put on a happy face around other people, because they don't want other people to know. So, all right, is this the question here, Nifty? The guy who discovered milk, what was he doing with the cow? The mind is a powerful thing. Yes, it is. Don't we all, Lester? Especially this time of year. Yeah. And well, we're just now getting into this time of year too. So, don't know, Nifty. Here's the thing I always wondered. Who was the first person that took a lobster or even a crawdad and decided, well, here, I'm going to throw this in a pot of boiling water and then I'm going to eat it? I mean, if I saw a lobster, I don't think my first thought would be I'm going to eat that. But yeah, yeah. And so just getting out and doing something, because of the winter weather, Dan, people tend to stay home a lot. Don't want to get out in the cold and the snow, nasty weather. So, wow, that's pretty good, Flying. I like that. That mountain you've been carrying, you were only supposed to climb. I like that. I like that. That's good. I'm gonna write that down. I heard it was fed to a prisoner because it was just getting flood in the shores. The lobster? I mean, I guess, you're hungry enough, you can eat anything. And I would imagine probably a long time ago, someone said, wonder if I can eat that. And they probably tried to eat it without, well, I don't know, probably tried to tear it apart and cook it first and then decided, well, let's just boil this sucker and eat it that way. Yeah, I am alone most of the time, yeah. I live by myself, and my son lives down here, but he's younger and goes to work every day, and so but we've been kind of connecting a little bit more recently and having dinners. We had 2 weeks in a row we went out to dinner together, and we didn't last week, but probably will this week. So I'm used to it. I've been alone for a long time. I've been living by myself for about 3 years now, so I'm used to it. It's just, I mean, that's part of the good thing of doing these live streams is I have people to talk to. I mean, even though it's just typed words for me, I got people to talk to, but I've made connections and I talk to people in real life as well. I mean, not face to face, but over the phone and text messages and stuff like that. So, um, yeah, it's easy to entertain myself, and to some extent, being alone is nice. I don't have to worry about pleasing somebody else, making sure they're happy, making sure they're comfortable or whatever it might be. Um, so I don't have to worry about that. I mean, when I decide what I want to eat, it's what I want to eat. It's not, hey, what do you want to eat? So it is peaceful. I talked about that in my. I don't know if I actually posted that on my in one of my videos, but when I took the trip down to Savannah back in July, it was kind of nice because I'd always traveled with somebody else, and it was kind of nice to be by myself down there. And I'd got to decide where I wanted to go, and when I got there, I got to decide how long I wanted to stay. So, yep. Yeah, you're alone as well, Lester, and that's a good thing that you come into these chats and talk to people in the chat. So I've always been an introvert. I prefer being alone. Too many people around gives me anxiety. Yeah, I don't like crowds for sure. I definitely don't like crowds. I mean, this where I live, it's about 80 or 90,000 people that live in this town, and to me, sometimes it can get too crowded. There's no way I would want to move up to Atlanta. Definitely not Atlanta. Or I mean, any major city. I could not live in a major city. Just too daggum many people. Too loud. I mean, I like having this walking trail right behind my house, and I'm pointing behind me because it's back that way. But I like having that walking trail back there. I mean, I live in the city. You'll hear, I mean, when I sit outside, you hear ambulances going by because I'm close to one of the major roads in town and that leads to the hospital in town. So you hear ambulances all the time, but I can only imagine what it'd be like in, one of the major cities, especially Atlanta, Chicago, New York. It is peaceful here. I mean, I can go out for that walk in the morning and not hear anything but deer and see the same people almost every single day out walking. Yeah, there's too many people too wrapped up in stupid crap. Go live your life. Take care of your life. You live in a small town. Yep. Small town. I mean, 80, 90,000 people, right around 100,000 people. That's probably um, about the max. 150,000 people and six of them live with you. 2005. Yeah. I've never, I've never lived in a big city. I grew up in Dayton, Ohio, which, if you count all the suburbs around Dayton, I mean, it's about the same size as this 150,000, maybe 150,000 people. Um, but yeah, I moved out to the country. So Yeah, even up there. I mean, I lived in the downtown area of a town of about, I think, 20,000 people. And I lived 2 blocks away from downtown, the center of town. But that was okay. I mean, it was a small town. The road in front of my house was always, there's always traffic on the road in front of my house, but I could walk up to they used to have concerts up in the center of town. They shut down 2 blocks all the way around, and they'd have big concerts up there. I mean, not anybody famous, but they'd have concerts and stuff up there. So you wish to move in a rural U.S. town in the future? We have only a fraction of the population you have in the U.S. Where are you flying? I grow and been living in. I grow and been living in here for only 20K people. Okay. There's more people alone than almost all of Canada. Oh, you're up in Canada. Been living alone for 4 years. Population is 2,200, just under 2,300. Northern Alberta, Canada. Okay. Okay, cool. So let's talking about 1.5 inches and 2 or 3 inches of snow. You're laughing at that, huh? I'm flying. You're 19. Young pup. I have grandchildren that are quite a bit older than you. I have a grandson that turned 25 just last week on November 6th. You ready for the snow? My gram's from Calgary. I've never been in that part of Canada. I've been to Toronto a couple times as an adult, and I was in Montreal and Quebec when I was very young, like 4 or 5 years old, I think. No, that. Oh, that's why. Okay. You have a sister in Calgary. Okay. Any interesting stories in my life? Oh my goodness. I got a bunch of them. Brett Hitman Hart is also from Calgary, Alberta. Nice. You got a long driveway to shovel? Yeah, that's definitely no fun, shoveling snow. And get you a snowblower. All that stuff you have, Lester, that you need to sell. Sell some of that stuff and get you a snowblower. Even one of those little electric snow shovels. That'd definitely make it nicer. Depends on where I move when I move back up to Ohio, but yeah, I'm definitely considering it. Well, it all depends, but if I buy a snowblower, it probably won't snow. So maybe it's a good idea to buy a snowblower. Best part is shoveling. No. Best part is throwing more logs on the fire and standing real close to the fire and looking outside and saying, oh, that's pretty out there. Good thing I don't have to go out in it. You'd be lost without a snowblower, I bet, up there. Here, okay, someone asked for an interesting story, right? Talking about the fireplace. Okay, I have a wood burning stove in the house I used to live in up there. And I do not like being cold. I get chilled to the bone and I just can't get warm. And so I used to I'd get the fire going in that wood burning stove and I'd stand real close to the wood burning stove and to get warm. And one time I was standing there with my back to the stove and I was standing there so long that the rivets on my jeans burnt my skin because they got so hot. Oh, $19 to rent a snowblower? Wow, and you can get them when it snows? That's hard to believe. Yeah. That was the, I worked for Lowe's, at a Lowe's store for quite a while. And that was the thing is when it snowed, you couldn't find snowblowers anywhere. You get a big snowstorm or, you get 4 or 6 inches of snow and snowblowers be gone like that. Because obviously the store doesn't want to inventory a whole bunch of them, but so they'd only have, 20 or 30 snowblowers. And in a town of 20,000 people, those 20 or 30 snowblowers would be gone in no time. And I suggest what to do in your night. Work your butt off, make as much money as you can. Don't do anything stupid to make money. Don't take any chances or risks. Just work. And work 2 or 3 jobs. Save as much money as you can. Don't spend money on stupid stuff. Don't worry about having the nicest car of all your friends. Don't worry about wearing the nicest clothes of all your friends. Shop at Goodwill. Save, 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 and then invest, 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 invest. There you go. And the one other thing that I always mention is procreate. That's what we're put here to do. Make copies of ourselves. You're only 19 or 20. You're probably too young to be worried about that right now. But yeah, find somebody and make babies. Yeah, if you start saving money, you can do the math. If you start saving, and there's calculators you can use online. If you look at 20 years old and you start saving $5 a week until you're 65, you'll be a millionaire. Okay, depending on what you invested in. But if you just start saving money, you will grow that money. And Albert Einstein said compound interest is the most powerful force on this earth. So, yeah. Critical thinking. Okay, I think I missed a couple. Ace Hardware here where I live, old mom and pop store. Been here for years. The son runs it now. That's cool. That's cool. I like them old hardware stores. Back there used to be one in the town I lived in. There was a hardware store. Now I think it's a gym. You could go in and buy nails by the pound still. You didn't have to buy a box of, grab a huge 5-pound box of nails that you only need a half a dozen nails, and you could buy them by the pound. I had my plow, but sold it. Had a snowblower, but I got my tractor, and I got a gravel driveway. When my neighbor complained about stones hitting his house. Yeah. Very smart suggestions. Well, thank you, Flying. Muhammad, hello, how are you? Good to see you here today. Flying rocks in the gravel. Yep, that's the thing about gravel driveway. Nifty, you gotta go. All right, it's been nice chatting to you. Definitely good to meet you today, Nifty. You take care of yourself. Make sure you come back. Subscribe to the channel. And I go live every morning at the same time. So can't take it with you. You have to leave it to your offspring when it's time to go. That's true. That's true. Eagle King, hello, how are you? All right. Thanks, Nifty. Definitely good to meet you. You don't have any money. You got lots of stuff that you could sell on eBay, though. And Marketplace. I don't know if Craigslist is a good place to sell stuff anymore. It used to be, but I guess Marketplace taking that over, but getting too cold to have a yard sale. But I don't know, maybe if you got a warm weekend coming up, have a big yard sale. Just get rid of a bunch of stuff. Sell, 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 sell. That's what I'm in the process of doing. I'm trashing right now. There used to be, I got one of those big roll around dumpsters, that the trash truck picks up and dumps. And used to be about every 3 weeks I'd roll it out to the street. It's all I needed to. And now every single week it's full. I'm just throwing crap away that I don't need anymore. I just got too much stuff. You advertise your yard sales on Craigslist. Well, thank you, Flying. I appreciate you coming along. I'm going to probably be signing off here in just a minute as well. I got to go out there and finish those brakes. You be safe out there as well. It's definitely good to meet you as well today. I look forward to seeing you again. You're welcome anytime. I was watching a live yesterday, and this psycho person was a mod on a guy's page. He and the host was arguing on live, so the moderator kicked all his followers out and banned them all. Wow. When you moved out of your last apartment, you had 4 huge dumpsters full. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm starting to do now because, hopefully I'll be moving within the next few months, and definitely don't want to take all this crap up there with me. I already have one storage shed. I don't need another one. So. All right, so I got 13 likes. I need one more like. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. You see 14? Yeah, my screen shows 13 for some reason. I was wondering this the other day. Can I like my own live? No. I don't know why. I always shows one less. Oh, I know. I know why. You guys don't see, because YouTube changed their policy. They don't show dislikes anymore on their on the regular videos. So more than likely, someone disliked it. I see the total, the real number, or the total. You guys see the 14. Someone disliked my video. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if I'm right or not. Hell, who knows? So that's my guess, is someone disliked my video, so I'm showing one less than what you guys are seeing. So don't know who in the hell would dislike this guy. Come on. Ducky, are you still here? Yes, there was trash. I picked up like a one of those drink packet thing, high C or whatever. And then I also picked up a Waffle House cup in my yard. The stuff I just cleaned up by the street. People throwing trash in there already. Make me mad. I guess Ducky must be real busy, or usually she has. I know she turns on the live stream and then she goes and gets stuff done. I thought it was supposed to be sunny today. I'm looking outside and I don't see any sun. With the cooler weather, I need where my Jeep is parked. I'll be in the, if the sun's shining, the sun will be shining on directly on me, so it'll be a lot warmer than it feels. But if the sun's not shining, I'm not going to be happy. She is feeding the colony, yeah. Yeah, she might be a little bit busy. Okay, now I'm showing 14 likes. Someone came in or someone remembered to double tap the screen. Your internet's going in and out. It's the snow. It's the daggum snow. You need to get in your car, Ducky, and point south. Point the front end of your car south and just start driving. Did you get the colony fed? Have you seen any deer lately, Ducky? Cheeto come back at all, or? A few more days till my dad goes to the doctor and I'm out unless more crap keeps me here. Where are you going? Brenna's here. Yeah, you can definitely keep the snow. The colony is fed. Super late. Well, Bren, we're glad to have you. I've been sitting there begging for likes, and so you came along, and now you're going to give me another like, right? Double tap. Bren, where you been? We got the usual crowd here this morning. Thank you, Bren. Appreciate that. It is a little chilly here. It's been nice and warm. Saturday and Sunday was real warm. Yesterday it was like 78 degrees, and this morning it was 40 when I started out on my walk. And tomorrow morning it's going to be in the mid-20s when I go walking. So it will definitely be cold. Kevin, hello. Good to see you here today. Got some new people coming in. That's good to see. I'm waiting for the sun to start shining so I can get outside and finish working on my Jeep and get it buttoned back up and drivable again. Dave said I was a young pup. You are a young pup. It's night there. Where are you, Kevin? It's night. It's, what, 9 something here? No, it's not even 9 o'clock. It's 8:44 a.m. here. 10:44 p.m. Where are you, Kevin? Because you are quite a bit ahead of me. Went shopping? She'll take that, Bren. I think she'll take that. I'm not exactly sure, but I think she's a little older than that. $42.6. I got a little sliver of metal stuck in my finger yesterday. Yeah, it hurts. He went to the marshmallow store, Bren. That's where he went shopping. Marshmallows are us. 53, I think. Marshmallows Unlimited. Did you stock everything up, Lester? Get all stocked up on all your food and groceries and stuff? I did. I knew I was going to have my Jeep torn apart for at least a day. Now it's been 2. So yeah, I definitely stocked up on a bunch of stuff before I did that. You're born in 1972, so you're 12 years younger than I am. 53, yeah. You added 10 years to yourself. 11 years. Your dad is 53? Yeah, Lester's 49. He's still under a half century. And Ducky's so young, she's not going to come in and tell us. I am not the father. Yes, at least, yeah. But that's okay. Ducky is an old soul. If I had a 19-year-old grandson, I'd introduce him to Ducky. To be 19 again, yeah. And yeah, my son is twice your age, so Ducky. Got the aches and pains already? Ducky is our adopted mod daughter. Kevin, you're 12? All right, well, we definitely get some youngsters in here. You want to hit 20? Yeah. Don't we all? I think everybody in here is talking about the 50s and 60s was thinking exactly the same thing. Go on a cruise to celebrate 60s. 60 in 4 years you'll be 60. In 4 years I'll be 69. So, when's your birthday, Bren? And would you want to go on a like a Caribbean cruise or an Alaska cruise or what? July 22nd, your birthday? Okay. So it's summer birthday. I have one daughter, her birthday is July 2nd and the other one is July 12th. Getting arthritis in your feet. They have to serve. I'm sure you can probably find you a margarita. Your grandpa's 92 years old. My mother is still alive, and she's 91. She'll be 92 in January. January 21st, she's going to turn 92 years old. And in case you all weren't here, my sister sent me a text last week, and she said that my mom had been to the cardiologist, and my mom had heart valve replacement done, gosh, almost 15 years ago now, 14 years ago, I think. And but she went to the cardiologist just last week, and he said that she's in very good shape and didn't need to come back for a year. So a 91-year-old woman who's already had heart valve replacement, and the cardiologist said, yeah, I don't need to see you for another year. That's good news. It's definitely good. At 91, that's definitely good news. So there are margaritas everywhere. You can always get a margarita. Friend's grandpa is 102 years old. That's cool. You can always get a margarita. And with my birthday, I can almost always get a free margarita, or at least a tequila shot. So you didn't answer my question, Bren. You talking Caribbean cruise, or you talking Alaska cruise, or what? I've never been on a cruise. I don't know if I would enjoy that or not. Caribbean, okay. I don't know. Have you been on a cruise? I don't know. Especially some of the videos I've been seeing about some of these cruises. I forget what the cruise line is now, but they were saying there's one cruise line. It's like the ghetto. It's like the Big Lots of cruise lines. Easter, hello. Guten Morgen, mein Herr. Or mein Fraulein. Don't know. Everything in moderation, Eagle King. Everything in moderation. Don't overdo stuff. Reggie, hello. You're from Papua New Guinea? I'll take your floaties. You don't swim? I am 65 years old. To me, the thing with the cruise is just saving grace. How are you doing? Good to see you in here. The thing with a cruise, it just seems confining to me. I mean, I'd rather just go someplace and be at the beach. So I don't know. I should probably try it and see what I think. Never be too safe on a ship. You don't swim. Your dad is 60 years old. My mom would have been 74 if she was still alive. Saving grace, it's definitely nice to have you in here. How have you been? I haven't really been scrolling too much, but anywhere but Florida. You're banned from Florida? Oh, I can come up with some pretty nice beach locations. You've seen what lives in water. Down in Florida, are you getting cool weather down there or colder weather down there in Florida? It's like 40 here today, or this morning it was 40 degrees, but it's supposed to be in the mid-20s tomorrow. I'm just south of Macon, Georgia, so. That's right, yeah, that's right. You're in the Panhandle. So, is it cooler there? Neary, hello, how are you? Good to see you again. Everybody double tap that screen for me. Got a little chilly last night, 45 right now. Yeah, it's about the same here. There's some bigger creatures than Ducky and Petrie in the ocean. My favorite color, I don't know, probably red. My school colors when I went to my short career in high school were red and black, and I've always liked that combination, red and black. So my vehicles, my last two vehicles, both been black. Oh, the conversation's gonna go there, huh, Brand? We haven't asked Rainey lately if she's staying regular, so. Rainey, how are you doing? Are you staying regular now? Hula dance and drink margaritas. All right. Little grass skirts and everything, Rainey. It's a hard no on the hula dance. I'll get out there and hula dance with you. Especially after a few margaritas. Coconut bras. You want to become a billionaire. All right, well, start saving your money now. I think you said you were 12. You got lots of time. Start saving and investing. The school team name was the Slaters. We got in trouble by Arm and Hammer baking soda because we used the Arm and Hammer. Really? Wow. I went to Wilbur Wright High School, and Wilbur Wright is one of the Wright brothers who invented the airplane. So Surprise, surprise, my team mascot was the pilot. Wilbur Wright Pilots. Yeah, Eagle, when you become a billionaire, don't forget about us little peons here on YouTube. He'll become a billionaire and you'll see him on whatever the social media is at that time, and be in Dubai and all that kind of stuff, driving Ferraris and Lambos and the little peons. Yeah. Rainey is a billionaire, so she can pay for our cruise and our trip to Hawaii. She can get us all there. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. It's been just over an hour and a half. You're going to go to sleep, Kevin? All right. It was nice to see you, Kevin. I was rich for a little while. Yeah, I've felt rich a few times. Felt like I had lots of money. But it all seems to go away. Saving Grace, we'll see you later. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Rainey, you take care as well. Stay regular. Brandon, love you as well. You take care of yourself. It's good to see you today. Ducky, you take care of yourself as well. Go see if you can find any missing people today. See if you can find Doggy. All right, Lester, thank you for coming in. Always a joy to see you is here as well. So I will see you all tomorrow. You go have a fantastic day. Peace.